I love the music. I love the intro music. It's good country stuff there. And up here in North Carolina, that's a kind of a popular thing, as you could possibly imagine. Anyway, I'm Stan, and this is the Stan Show, episode number 7. What are we going to do today? Well, you can see I'm wearing a guitar here. And I want to tell you all about this guitar because it's very, very different from most guitars you might have ever seen. And I'd like to demonstrate all that for you today in episode 7. So the way this goes is this is a lava guitar, and the specific model of this thing is the ME3. And they have a bunch of different models and colors and all kinds of stuff. They even have a more traditional spruce. But this one here, the ME3, is completely carbon fiber through and through. It is a one-piece body and neck, one piece going all the way through. And that's pretty incredible when you think about it. There's no truss rod going through this neck. It's just one piece, and it's very, very strong, very, very, very durable. I'm going to go ahead and turn this guitar off and should just show you what it's like to power it on and do all that. I have a secondary camera here. I have my favorite picks today. This is the Clayton. You can see the Clayton pick. Yes, very, very big pick because I tend to lose my picks a lot, so I like to be able to find them more easily. Anyway, with my secondary camera here, I want to show you what happens with this guitar. This guitar is electronic, and it's got a bunch of stuff built into it. And let's see. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. All right. You should be able to see that now. Okay. All right. Let's turn it on. Now, there's a button right inside the sound hole here. You press and hold that, and the lava guitar comes on like that. And you'll see this touch screen here. It has so many different features and functions. When it first comes up, it makes that little sound. It says Lava Me, Lava ME. And you can see here that immediately on the first screen, there's a tuner. You tap to tune. There's something there having to do with beats per minute and all that. We'll get into all that in a minute. And effects templates and all that. It's a lot of stuff you don't even need to know to be able to use this guitar. I usually go right past this, and I go right to kind of a main menu screen here where we have a better tuner. That other tuner is a little more simple. This tuner is really cool because, of course, you can just start right away plucking a string, and it'll tell you if it's in tune. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this with my wrong hand here. Okay. A little flat. Let's try it again. Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, so you can see how the tuner works. And that's pretty amazing right off the bat. Now, this guitar has a speaker in it. It's got a volume knob in it, and it's got 2 different pickups in it. It's got a microphone in there, and it also has a bridge pickup in it. Pretty cool. So you can do a mix between the bridge and the microphone. But the coolest thing of all is it has built-in effects. Now, when you just hear it like this, here, let me get this off here. Okay. Now, when you just hear it by itself, now let me turn the volume knob down. Let me get out of the tuner first. Okay. I'm just going to turn the volume all the way down. So all your... Now you're just hearing the guitar by itself through this microphone. There's nothing else hooked up. And as soon as we start turning it up, you can hear it's going to sound a little different. It's going to be a little bit louder, but now we have a whole bank of effects that we can add to it, which I don't really get too much into because I only really like a chorus effect on my acoustic guitar. But we'll show you how that works. This thing there we go. There, you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Then we'll get to some of that, but I don't even use it because I'm not that good of a player, honestly. I'm what they call a cowboy chord hacker. And now as soon as we get to this effects screen, there's all these kind of stuff, and some of it's so spacey and weird and out of control. I don't use any of that. I'm just going to click a button over here that says chorus, and I'm going to click the chorus and turn it on. Okay, now with the chorus on, you're going to hear a completely different kind of sound. That sounds... Crossroads seem to come and go. The gypsy flies from coast to coast, knowing many loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. But I know he'll always run to sweet Melissa. So anyway, so it's got that sweet chorus sound on it. And the other effect that I sometimes use is a reverb. So you can mix them. There's other, there's some fancy stuff in here. These other effects in the chorus category are based on chorus, but they have other effects and delays and echoes. This one. See, they're just wild and whacked out. A lot of them are. Some of them are pretty cool. I've used this one before on a specific song that I do. Anyway, so that's the crux of it, is this guitar is a gorgeous sounding guitar. It's got a speaker built into it. You can plug it into an amplifier. And there's one other feature I wanted to show to you, which is really, really cool. I will talk about some of the other ones too. Like it has a looper in it where you can start with a rhythm. And you can do like 8 bars of that, or 4 bars or 8 bars, whatever you choose. And then when that time is up, you can add another track to it. You can add, lead guitar, anything you want to it, and you can build up separate tracks until you've got an 8-bar loop going with 3 different guitar tracks on it. It's pretty cool. One of the features that I like to use, which is a little different, and it doesn't work so well when it's not plugged in, but you'll get the gist of it, is there is a music section here that allows me to upload my own MP3s into the guitar and play them back, and then I can play with them. Now for this song, I'm going to tune a little differently. And let's get rid of that effect first, because that's a whacked out effect. So I'm just going to go back to the chorus and put the chorus on it. Okay, so we're going to go back to effects. All right, and just click on chorus. And then we're going to go to back to music. And let's just pick something here I want to play. And let's see, here's one. And in order to do this one, I need to tune a little differently. We need to tune the E down to D. Pretty good. All right, now let's see how this works. Sometimes it cuts off in the middle of the song because, I don't know, it senses it's being touched or something. But I'll try to make it happen here. Let's see. Come a little bit closer and hear what I have to say. just like children sleeping. We can dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising. Let's go out into the light. We know where music's playing. Let's go dancing in the night. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Anyway, you get the idea. You get the idea. So you can put your own music in there and play right along. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you got that sweet chorus effect in there. I love it. It's awesome. Just to show you another coolness here on the tuner. It's not just a standard tuner. Let's see. Here we go. Let's get that on. Okay, it's not just a standard tuner. If you click on it, you'll see it says standard up there, but it has all these other modes. For instance, it's got all these other different, like it's got a chromatic mode. It's got the desuspended fourth, what they call dadgad. This is one of my favorites. This is really good. There's a song I love to play with this. And I'm going to do that for you. Let's put this down and get it in tune. Dadgad, that's D-A-D-G-A-D. And it's a great tuning. It's used for a lot of songs that I found anyway. Here, let's get that chorus effect turned off while we're tuning. Okay, back to tuner. There we go. Dadgad. Okay, now we've got it. All right, let's get that tuner off and go back to our effects and put that sweet chorus effect back on it. Okay, and here's a little song that Colin Hay did. Remember Colin Hay, Men at Work? A little song he did that I saw on YouTube one time. I said, I must learn how to play that. I contacted my friend Gary Colosi. I said, how's he doing this with his? He said, oh, that's dadgad. So I can hit the power button here and it'll blank the screen so it's turned off. Anyway, here, this is a little thing called I Just Don't Think I'll Ever Get Over You. Drink good coffee every morning. Comes from a place that's far away. And when I'm done, I feel like talking. Without you here, there is less to say. But don't want you thinking I'm unhappy for what is closer to the truth. As if I lived till I was 102. Well, I just don't think I'll ever get over you. Anyway, it goes on like that. Beautiful song. So that's the lava guitar in a nutshell. This thing's about $1,000. They have some models that are more expensive. This one was a little more because I got the 42 inch. They have a shorter scale one that's 38 inch, but I figured I have long arms, so I'll get the 42. I've been extremely pleased with this guitar. It sounds incredible. The battery lasts for hours and hours. I can play all night. If I'm playing out somewhere, I can play all night with this thing. I don't have to, heck, I don't even have to turn it off in between sets. I can just leave it on and set it down. It's fine. It's got a great sound. Of course, I plug it into an amplifier and or directly into a sound system, and I can play those tracks, and they sound really good through that. They don't sound quite as good through this tinny little speaker, but it's just amazing. What a cool thing this is. I'm thinking about going down on the street here, the main street here in Bryson City, and doing some busking. Just take my guitar. I also have a Bluetooth speaker that's the size of it's a decent size PA. Oh, here it is right here. Let's bring this up here and show it to you. This is my Bluetooth speaker. It got this at Walmart for $169. Some of the best money I ever spent. It's a little, I think, a Korean company called ONN. And this thing sounds amazing. It's a Bluetooth speaker, so I can actually put my my song tracks in my phone if I want to and play them on this, and I can plug in a microphone, a vocal mic, and my guitar into it as well. It's really, really cool. And it's very loud. It's got a nice little carrying handle on it like you have on your briefcases and suitcases. It's got a light show. It projects out the back and also out the front. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So, again, some of the best money I've ever spent. And it just, when we have parties out here on the lawn, because we have a great big yard out here with a fire pit and picnic table and chairs and canopies and everything else, I'll just bring this thing out and set it way off to the side and crank up some great tunes. It's amazing. It sounds really, really good. Anyway, so there's that. So I may end up just going down on the street out here and setting up and playing some tunes for the folks, putting my guitar case out and see if I can get any tips. That would be fun. I haven't done anything like that in a while. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the lava guitar and everything that it'll do. One other thing it has in it, it actually has its own loops in it, background music that they're all programmed in there. You can just pull them up and try them out and try playing along with them. It also has a practice utility where it'll keep track of how many hours you practiced. And they have their own social network, the Lava social network. People are constantly making their own loops and jams and stuff and uploading them for other people to hear. It's pretty cool. I don't take part in all that because I'm not very good. So I just bang my chords out and sing my songs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And the next episode 8, is going to be all about some of the recording process I've been doing and songs I've been working on and things like that. We're going to put that out there as well. Thanks for joining me in this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.